What? Do you waiting for intro? Pff, please, we don't have time for intro. You saw the title, so let's do this real quick, shall we? I've got 24 hours to do a repaint. That's it, here's the video. First of all, you will need these materials to do a face-up, hair and clothes for our doll. All of them will be listed down below in the description box. And here is the timer when I start doing a repaint. Wait, we also need a doll. Wait a second. No, this Dracula doll will be okay. Now we can start the custom. Off with her face. Off with her hair. And off with her head! Now we got a clear canvas to work with. To seal her, I'll be using matte Humbrol varnish. Now it's time for blushing. Instead of using pastels, I will be using my eyeshadow palette and cotton tips to apply it to the body. And her face as well. After that, seal her again with matte varnish. Now it's time for hair. I use yarn to make wefts. First, I'm gonna measure length of each strand. To do this, I use my pencil case to wrap it around 10 times each. Cut it in half and wrap it around the hanger. Now you have to thoroughly brush it. For this, use pet brush. This method produces a lot of yarn fluff that you can throw away or save from stuffing or for flock. Now it's time for straight them. To do this, use any straightener you got in your home and repeat it until you get enough. Now, cut it down, separate, and use PVP glue and dipped in water brush to coat them with glue. And let them dry overnight. On the next morning, you got fully dry wefts. Peel it off and cut nasty ends. It's time for face up. Sharpen your pencils and start sketching her face. I wanted to achieve shy expression and look off the side. If your watercolor pencils don't want to cooperate with you, dip their ends in water and leave the excess pigment on the paper, instead of throwing them away. Now, why I even do this, you may ask? First of all, I'm lately unable to finish anything that I started, so I think that might be a great opportunity to push myself and finally end something. Other reason was that I went to my family for a weekend, so I got something around 30 hours to actually end this project. And because I don't like suffering for insomnia, I go to sleep last night. and because of that I have clear mind to end this project even quicker. Back to the video. To reach lip crevices, use wet small brush and leave the pigment off the pencils. Fingers are handy too. If you can't build colors anymore with your pencils, spray her face with another coat of sealant. For rich layer of sealant, I'm adding shadows and highlights to the skin, as well as freckles and skin texture. Because I can't achieve vibrant colors using only watercolor pencils, I switched to acrylic paint to fill sclera white. Now, I'm coloring her irises with green, because it's complementary color for Dracula's pink skin tone. Adding multiple layers of acrylic paints will bring dimension into the eyes. And the eye shine. Let's switch to the clothes. You see that I got a sketch of her. And for her dress I will be using this linen second-hand skirt. Because of the process of sewing this dress was extremely painful and time-consuming, I will only show you photos. Now it's time for the hair. I'm starting gluing them from the back. And I'm working a spiral pattern, adding more wefts. To do a part, use a generous amount of glue and stick the first weft wrong side to the scalp. And flip it over. And then repeat on the other side. To bring out the color of the irises, I use gloss varnish and also add it on the lips. I prefer to use more than one layer. To style a doll hair, use sharp scissors and also eyebrow razor to achieve a layering look on the doll's hair. You can see that fabric starts fraying. To avoid that, I add a layer of glue to the edge. And now it's time to reassemble her. And how much I love her barefoot, she has to have some boots. So instead of making them, I will give her a pair from the stock box. And that's it! I think the name Florenza might suit her. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see in the next video. Bye!